Meanwhile, it is the United Kingdom set to hold national elections on Thursday in the next 2 days. Rishi Sunak has served as the leader of the party and Prime Minister since 2022 following the abrupt departure of Liz Truss, remember, in November 2022. Now, in the last election, just to give you a background about UK polls, the Conservative Party gained 48 seats, Labour lost 60. Both between the parties, the two parties won about 76% of the UK vote. How does it look like today? Rishi Sunak is pitted against Labour Party leader Keir Starmer, and opinion polls have suggested that Starmer could actually have an edge in this election. The big issues will be immigration, cost of living crisis, and it's very high right now across UK, so that's one concern, a slow economy, and the National Health Service overhaul as well. So will Rishi Sunak be able to this time return with a full public mandate, or will it be time for change?
Now is the moment for Britain to choose its future, to decide whether we want to build on the progress that we have made or risk going back to square one with no plan and no certainty.
We have done some phenomenal achievements in the last 14 years. But the way media has portrayed it and the typical strong anti-incumbency is there. You know, we want change. But change for the sake of change? What is the other option you have got in? As Kuldiji was saying, they have got no agenda, they have got no plan. The leader of the Labour Party, which is Sir Keir Starmer, whenever he opens his mouth, it's just waffle coming out.
Best or the biggest achievement for Sunak, like every other Indian, he's a good manager. So when he inherited the party, I think it's for the first time that one party in their long rule has had 5 prime ministers. So that is the big challenge of the Tories. The candidate from their party said that COVID was some good work done, but it was the party gate that is still haunting them. So that is the number one issue why people are angry with the Tories, is because of Boris Johnson, the party gate, then trash the economy. But to Rishi's credit, like any other good Indian manager, he's managed to somehow hold the fort.
Since last week, things have changed, because if you look at the British economy has grown, it's the fastest growing economy in G7 economy. Now, that has changed. The taxation policy, because I've been campaigning on the doorstep of Conservative Party, and I'm hearing that people who are anti are saying, no, we are going to come and vote back for Conservative. And that makes a sense, because that £2,000 taxation, which Rishi Sunak raised in his debate, is hitting the houses and the constituents.
Right now, people are saying that Conservatives are not on the favorite list. It is the Labour which is on the favorite list. But let's see, things are turning around now towards Conservatives back, and things are not as rosy for Labour as it was, because they don't have an agenda. And I have a problem with both the parties, because first of all, Conservatives didn't do much about the community. They were in a bad shape when Rishi Sunak took over. Slowly he has turned the economy around. On the other side, Labour doesn't have an agenda.
We are here at the iconic Trafalgar Square. There are people, tourists, buskers, all of them, all the fanfare. But no fanfare or carnival-like situation over here in London when it comes to elections. It's so interesting. I've been trying to talk to a lot of tourists over here. None that really wants to come on camera, but they have no idea that maybe in 4 days' time, the Prime Minister of this country could change. I'm saying could, we do not know what's going to happen, but could. That's how interesting it is. All these people over here, they're tourists, they're people from London, and they're people from across UK. Most of them reluctant to come on camera, but then there are European tourists, Americans, Asians, and none of them really know that elections are underway here in the United Kingdom. Over here at Trafalgar Square in London, Geeta Mohan reporting for India Today Global.
And Geeta Mohan will continue to bring us all the latest coming in from the UK, specifically with regard to the Hindu community or Indian origin individuals who are voters in UK. Their vote also matters in this case.